the updates, bringing you your daily GD 2.2 update.
I think that's supposed to be the map, I don't know.
I guess this uses like the same UI as the editor, but it's just like moved all the way up.
Oh, yo,
Arrow
let's
trigger.
go. That's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, there's also this options trigger. What do you think this streak additive on and off is?
Streak additive. Wait, what's that for? What trigger is this?
It's options trigger.
Options trigger.
What is the options trigger? Okay, unlink dual gravity. That is huge. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's for dual, probably.
I have had so much pain with having the gravity work differently in the editor than it works in the actual level.
yeah.
It's so annoying.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
finally.
I know what you mean. Yeah.
Let's go.
My question is, why is there an options trigger for hiding player?
I think he merged all of the options into one trigger.
Why?
Let's see if it's additive.
Why is the gravity player whack? What? Man got yeeted to the fucking sky.
Okay, let's do stereo madness. Okay, let's continue.
What is hide MG?
Machine gun?
It's like, let me show you.
Oh yeah, he has like the pseudo background there in front of the actual background.
Yeah, this one. This is middle ground.
Oh, middle ground.
You see?
Oh, that's cool.
That's a new. We'll have like a bunch of new middle grounds that we can choose from. Just like the background diagram, basically.
Pretty cool.
I think this is really powerful, like the new system for decorating your layout.
Yeah, that's gonna be really cool. I mean, obviously it's not gonna be great for like details, but for base block design, this is gonna be huge.
Or for like really long travel levels. They usually have really simple decorations, so you could basically use this too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If there's like one, this dude on the right side is like, how get editor? Question mark, question mark, question.
That's me.
This is like the area trigger.
Yeah, the blocks do be jiggling. Yeah, I can see that being like extremely useful for platformer mode.
Yeah.
Instead of having to rely on like hitbox or touch triggers to like deal with movements, you can just have like one movement.
Yeah, or you can use that for like background effects, for example.
Yeah, it's gonna be really interesting.
Yeah, it's super convenient.
There's a lot you can use it for, honestly. It's gonna be crazy to see how much people come up with for it.
It's gonna take a while though, I think, until people get used to these new...
Yeah, oh my god, 2.2 is gonna be like 2.0 on steroids when it first comes out.
Yeah. What do you think about this portal?
Isn't that the portal where like it flips gravity no matter like which
Yeah, regardless of your gravity, it just flips it anyway.
That one's gonna be interesting because a lot of people talk about its use in platformer mode, which is gonna be cool, but also it might be kind of cool for memory levels where like you have to go through a certain portal a certain way, and then like depending on how you go through that, or like memory levels or multipath levels, it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, multipath.
Oh, multipath level. Yeah, I can definitely see that being more in as a multipath.
Ah, that's way too powerful.
Yeah, that's the other one I don't understand, like half the things in this. This game is slowly becoming a game engine.
Yeah, really.
Oh yeah.
New stuff. But before we go into the new stuff, I think this is the perfect time for me to tell you guys about today's sponsor.
This video is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. Raid Shadow Legends is the game that will bring the true console level experience to your phone. The newest addition to Raid, and my personal favorite, is the legendary champion from High Elves faction, Deliana. Deliana is one of the strongest support champions in the entire game. Raid is currently running a special Deliana chase event where you can get your hands on the amazing Deliana. All you have to do is log in and play Raid for 7 days between now and the 20th of July, and you'll get Deliana for free. That's it. All new players, listen up. Once you're in game, just enter the promo code MyDeliana and everything will be ready to go. Get 50 XP brews to instantly get your legendary hero Deliana to max level 50, as well as a ton of silver. There's a ton happening in Raid this month, including the new event for the summer solstice. It's called the Path of Light. You'll then earn a ton of rewards, and on top of that there's a whole set of skins for the amazing Tronda Gil Mallet. They look absolutely amazing. This is the best time to get started in Raid, and if you click my link in the description or scan my QR code, you'll get unique bonuses worth $30. We're talking a free epic champion Aina, 200k silvers, 1 energy refill, and 1 XP boost, and 1 ancient shot, which sounds absolutely crazy.
What do you think about this one?
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. There's more Z layers now. That's gonna be really nice.
Yeah.
Very good. Good.
You only
shit.
added 2. I still hope that one day Rob will just change Z layer to be the same as Z order, where it can be anywhere from -100 to +100, and then like the negative numbers would be behind the player and positive would be in front. That would be a way better way of doing it, but I mean, I'll take 2 extra layers. That's something.
My question is, why the fuck is the number 1 like in pink?
Maybe that has something to do with the P.
Maybe. I mean,
Yeah,
that's
it just tends it's to help you color code your groups, but only with the color pink.
Actually, color-coded group IDs could be actually useful now that I think about it.
That'd be cool. What we need is a scroll bar when we have more groups than fits. When we have like select multiple objects and there's like you can't see all of the groups on there. But it would be nice if like once it gets past this point, if you could like scroll through them, because it doesn't get in the way very often, but when it does, it's really annoying to try to remove groups from something.
We have these plus buttons.
Oh, next free.
Yeah, the next free, pretty much.
We have two buttons right here, like extra and extra 2.
Yeah, I think it's those. Yeah, it's definitely those.
What is grip slope? That's new.
I have a guess. If you have slopes that are tall enough, you'll start sliding down them if you try to climb up them. So I think grip slope makes it so that you'll stick to the slope no matter how tall it is.
Area parent. I think this is gonna be really useful for the area triggers.
It's interesting.
What does that do though?
We do not know. Maybe RobTop even doesn't know because this button is probably useless.
Probably just says we'll put info here later.
Watch it be like the help for the collision blocks, where it's just like
Collision block help.
Yeah, well, that's
yeah,
very
that one. That's
helpful.
that one.
Thanks, RobTop.
You know what's even better? It's like follow player Y. It's this one. It's just fucking empty.
It's just nothing.
Thanks, RobTop.
He didn't even bother himself.
You didn't even put a placeholder. I love
Now you
this
know
game.
that you can really look at the pickup trigger help.
Yeah, it's helping you.
Yeah.
And I think 2.2 is gonna be way worse. It's not
No
that
one's-
about that.
We need to look at the advanced follow triggers.
Yeah.
There it is. There it is.
my dudes.
So I heard
All right, so there's a few things I understand with this that I think I'll be able to like figure out. I know there's like a delay at least somewhere in there that would be really cool. I'd like to see a delay on like already existing follow triggers because it just means that it will follow something else but like wait a second and then do what it did, which that would be really useful. It has something with like following the rotation, which will be really cool. And you can like follow the player with a follow trigger, which that'll just be an easier way of doing that than using other triggers.
You know what I'm thinking this could be extremely useful for?
No.
I think this would be super convenient for pathfinding. This just kind of simplifies it down.
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting to see people use it for
I
like
can
pathfinding
finally make
AI.
COD zombies in GD.
Scale trigger and rotate trigger, using those together in the right way, if you can like figure out a way to consistently get exactly like the skew you want, it might be possible to make 3D graphics.
Okay, more triggers. Set up MG. What is
That might
MG?
be
What do you
way
guys...
I guess it's middle ground again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that like a move trigger to like move the middle ground maybe?
I think
This changes its Y position and then it changes it over the amount of specified time needing.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That makes sense.
End trigger. What does
Yeah.
end trigger do? Does it just like
It ends the level, I guess.
it ends the level? I guess. My favorite has to be the meme on the left. I peed in my pants.
I pee-peed my pants.
Teleport. What is that?
Of course, so you can like mess around with like the momentum of the player.
But what is target group ID? Is that like where the player should be teleported to? Or...
Yeah, probably. I know what ignore X and ignore Y would be. That would just mean like, you know how with the use target trigger you can do X only or Y only? It's just that, but inverted for some reason. So if you click ignore X, it will just not teleport your X position. And if you do ignore Y, it will just not teleport your Y position.
Why does this say multi-activate? Wouldn't that? Why would that
Yeah,
be a
that's weird.
multi-activate?
He said in 2.2 you can have this multi-active on every trigger without having to set it to a spawn trigger. Because for platformer mode it's gonna be useful. I think that's area trigger, I don't know which one.
I have no idea what any of this is.
Config 2. Enter channel, what is this for?
No idea.
This is the follow trigger.
Oh, nice. That's nice. So you don't have to set it to like 99999. You can just set it to that and it will just keep on doing that indefinitely.
Until the trigger is stopped manually. I would assume via the stop trigger.
Stop triggers is like a toggle trigger for an event.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
More options, like it's like 4 tabs already.
It's gonna be cool for scaling plus rotation effects, because I was thinking of a way I could use a collision clock in order to toggle back and forth between rotating and scaling an object, and then if you did that in the right way, you could create some really interesting skewing effects. The pause and resume triggers would be really useful for that, because you could use whatever easing you want and then just switch back and forth really fast between the two triggers.
We've also got like the presets, homing missiles and homing balls.
Oh, that's cool. So there's like presets.
I hope there's gonna be a lot of presets. This one is like the most insanest trigger, in my opinion.
What is channel? I want to know what channel is.
Change channel. Yeah, what is a channel, bro? Is
Yeah,
it like
yeah.
its own like group
Maybe
ID?
my YouTube channel.
It automatically subscribes you to whatever channel ID you put in.
Oh, we've got the...
Change the
Whoa.
order
It
channel.
actually says something.
Yo, maybe Reto's not lazy, you know?
He's selectively lazy. Change the gameplay rotation, not just like the arrow trigger where it just changes it in one direction. You can like change the rotation to be any direction then?
I read he said it's only gonna be like 90 degrees, not 44, 45
Okay.
It
What
still
is
doesn't
channel?
explain what the channel though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it still doesn't explain that.
My brain hurts.
Yeah, my
That's
Color
a,
channel.
That's a big color channel.
Oh.
Yeah, you see?
Why was more games an icon in the background?
It's just running in the background. Dude.
that's
I want to play with the more games icon as my
Yeah.
Yo, someone make that a text effect.
Hey, it's the more games wave.
We should probably react to the particle system and not the background.
Do they have blending? Oh, do they have blending
That's not a good...
like on it? What is
I'm guessing
additive?
I'm guessing
Additive is blending.
is blending, yeah. So can RobTop please add more blending modes besides just additive?
I think he added a bunch of new...
He added like the background gradient trigger.
Yeah,
that has
exactly
different
this one.
blending modes.
It has a
But,
bunch of new...
I haven't seen anything else have different blending modes. Dear God, this is like a game engine level particle editor.
yeah.
It's like better than Unity's particle system for sure.
like-
Impossible.
Genuinely.
Impossible.
Those are the new chests.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Oh, lol.
I hope he doesn't change that. That would be great. It doesn't say it would be funny. It just says it'd be funny if I forgot to change this.
It'd be funny.
It most definitely would be funny.
Man has a.
Spider-
Is that
Oh,
a
yeah,
jailbroken
Spider-Orb.
iPhone? What?
I want to give some thoughts on the Spider Orb, honest. The Spider Orb and Spider Pet. I think that those are going to be really cool for certain game modes. I think UFO is the game mode I'm most excited to see people use Spider Orb for. It just seems like it would be really satisfying. What?
Sorry, what am I looking at? I feel like it's getting to the point where you can like edit videos within the 2.2 editor.
Oh, that's the new...
I know what that is. That image right there. I used the Godot engine, and it has a similar tile system to this. You basically just put in like a certain image for each possible tile, and then it'll automatically like fill in based on what tiles are connected to what in what way. And so I'm
Yeah.
assuming it works pretty similar.
I thought I was looking at Tetris or some shit.